What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Jad here from Puma Plow playing some more Farming Simulator Night Seed. We're back in Indiana. Let's get to it. Sarge?
Afternoon.
Howdy, howdy. How's it going?
Going great.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I realized after I started I wasn't in TeamSpeak yet.
All good?
Like, what a noob. Alright, what do we got going? I wasn't in here at the end of the other day, so.
Well, we still have to harvest one.
Okay.
Do all the
stages to that, fertilize it and everything.
Oh, yep.
Okay, looks like we need to plant our big field and 21.
Yep.
I'll work on harvest.
Yep, getting all set up to do that.
Awesome. Looks like you got a plethora of equipment up there, huh?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Cool, cool. Oh, goodness. What is that? The wheat?
Yes.
That's wheat, okay. Probably not going to run 2 combines, huh?
I'm dropping straw also. So.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You think we can run 2 combines or no?
To a degree we could.
And we do have our truck and, what's it called here? Auger wagon, so. As long as it's not as bad as the truck last night, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, mention of which, I'm wondering if it's not one of those 2 mods when we bring them out, if it doesn't cause issue.
It could be. Wouldn't surprise me. But I have no idea. It's wicked, whatever. We haven't had that happen in a while, so.
Yeah.
It sure got wicked in a hurry last night there in the old snow runner.
That it did.
It was very strange. Alrighty. What's up, chat? Welcome in, guys. How's it going? It's what, Tuesday? I mean, nice day here, gonna be in the 70s. I've got my air conditioning on already, just, you know, to prepare for that. So not really running yet, but it's only gonna be in the 50s here tomorrow. Ooh. Maybe 40s. It's gonna be cold tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to my farm yet tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, it's busy season for Dad. And so yesterday he's like, if I get to take off Wednesday, and I'm like, well, okay. Yeah, it's only gonna be in the 40s tomorrow, 49 tomorrow. 73 out there right now. Wow. Maybe I should do some yard work tomorrow. That doesn't sound like fun. Not at all.
But it's a necessity.
Yeah, but I don't have a lawnmower. There's a few leaves, you know, from last year still. And I don't have a lawnmower here to chop them up, so not gonna like rake them up and put them in a bag. That's just way too gross. Oh, I actually kind of meant, like, right after I took down my lights, I had some weather. Then I kind of meant to break out the lawnmower and like finish cleaning up the yard then, you know. But that's okay. It's all good. I mow leaves, yeah. Sure. Chop them up the lawnmower, why not? I've got on my my walk behind I used to cut grass with, it has a mulch kit, so it really chops stuff up. So, but it is sitting at my farm. Yeah, pretty sure it's down there. Haven't messed with it in a while. I'd rather mow them instead of picking them up, to be honest. So I'd rather chop them up and now if you get like a big pile you're chopping up, like last year I had this happen where I had a huge pile and I had them all chopped up, and there were so many in the yard that like I couldn't chop them fine enough to get rid of them. So then I did pick up a bunch of those. Am I going to play lawn mowing sim? Probably. Yeah. Why not? It looks actually pretty decent, not gonna lie. Like, it actually doesn't look that awful. The only thing that would be kind of crazy on there, and I don't know how you would do it, but it does. Oh, it's the wrong button. It doesn't have multiplayer. But I don't know how you would implement multiplayer in there. Have to mow like stadiums or something, you know, to get enough grass to mow. You could have like one guy cut, one guy trim, one guy clean up, you know.
Yeah.
Go blow leaves out of flower beds or something. I guess it's not like commercial cutter sim. It's lawn mowing sim, so. But yeah, I'll totally play it. Totally play that. Bush trimming simulator. See, I never did that part of cutting grass. I didn't really get into the landscaping side, which is where the money is. But I never really got into that. I cut grass. That's what I did back in the day. So I was not into the other stuff too much. Now, granted, not saying we wouldn't do it, but I mostly just wanted to cut grass. I had issues with finding people that like to pay for the work you do. You know, that was my biggest issue, cutting grass.
Yeah.
So people want everything for absolutely nothing, and this is just not how life works.
No.
So, in fact, I would do this like spring cleanup for a guy every year. We would go with and normally I would cut with like a bigger lawnmower, but we'd go out with our 21-inch lawnmowers with baggers on them. And we would bag this entire yard and then haul it all away in a trailer. And we were there for like 3.5 hours. It would take forever. And Buddy barely wanted to pay us like anything for that. And it's like, I just don't know about this, you know? In fact, he's like the part of the reason I got out of mowing, because I just couldn't deal with it anymore. Had a guy back in the day that had this commercial property we used to cut, you know, and he every week cut it every week, make it look good. It's commercial property. And then he was 2 weeks behind, and he was 3 weeks behind, and he was 4 weeks behind. Then we quit cutting it. But being a commercial property, it was worth some money. So Buddy owed us a ton of money.
Oh yeah.
I never did see a dime. Never saw a dime. We do settle on a fixed price before you do a job, but half the time when you bid something, people don't want to pay for it. Are you on GPS by chance, Sarge?
Not yet.
Are you gonna be?
I've got it. Yeah, I've got it set up.
Okay, which line did you pick?
North-south.
The regular north-south one?
Regular north-south.
Oh, the only one there is. 4593.
86. I can adjust up.
I mean, I can adjust to whatever. I don't care.
What'd you say yours was? 9.
93.
3 it is.
Oh, where's that put you? Like off half a pass, roughly?
About a half.
Okay. Looks like we should be synced up. I'm like right here. Or over half a pass, I guess. Yeah, you definitely go out and like agree on a price before you do the job, but getting people to agree to pay you, very difficult. And then actually getting people to pay you, again, is very difficult. Sometimes, you know. We had this one lady that literally, she wanted to pay by check. Okay, fine. I had been burned by checks in the past. I preferred cash at the time. But anyway, every single time she would pay by check, she would bounce the check. So then we get a letter from our bank. They charge us more money. So then we have to take the letter to her and say, hey, you bounced this check. You owe us the bank fee as well. It just was a nightmare. Well, if you deal with like real contracts, see, I was like, we were a family run little tiny, I wouldn't even call us a real business. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't have like contracts and make people sign and stuff. That was probably our downfall, to be honest.
Yeah. Well,
And most of the people we were cutting for were like friends or friends of people we cut for, but it just got to be kind of annoying. So, because actually, like the guy that didn't want to pay me for cleaning up his yard every spring and taking like way too much time, and he just didn't want to pay for like as many hours as we were there, you know, and it took that long. Sorry, we're working our butts off, you know. He's our city councilman right now. Like, he's a public official in our town. Thanks for the host, by the way. Appreciate it. Welcome in. How's it going? Oh. We could, yeah, you know, we definitely could have come up with a contract back in the day, but like I said, most of it was just like, hey, we'll do this for you. Okay, you know, kind of the old handshake, you know?
yeah. Kind of the way it was when I was doing it when I was in high school.
Yeah. I mean, we're in a decent sized town, but not crazy big. And like I said, a lot of people we could work for, like either somebody knew them, a friend of the family. Oh God, friends of the family are the worst though. My sister had this friend we used to cut for her, and she was awful about paying. But you know, you do it because it's the friend of the family, you know.
Yeah.
Terrible. Thanks for the host, guys. I appreciate it. Welcome in, everybody.
Yeah, there was a guy who used to cut his.
Yeah.
Great guy, very decent, and all of that, but there were two things that got old. One, I was usually running a week behind on being paid.
Yep.
Or one mowing behind.
Sure.
Depending on whether and all that was, whether it was weekly or not.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to have to spend, you know, I don't know how much time, but a little bit of time every time I showed up there, walking around in the yard, picking up toys.
Oh, man. Mm-hmm.
You know, and as tempting as it was, knowing I had a more big enough to where you ain't gonna hurt this thing. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it because they had foster kids, and it's
I
just
got
like,
you.
No, I can't.
I've been there so many times. Sorry. I can't even.
Considering most of them were plastic. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's just gone.
But,
yeah.
Yeah, no, not gonna do that.
Oh, and Trent, what's up?
Yeah, not too much. Got the SN11 go boom.
Did you see it? Because I don't think anybody got to see it.
I got to see pieces.
I really don't like that they launched in the fog this morning, but that's another story for another day, I guess, right? Yeah, I definitely do have a lot of mowing experience. Yes. And I still do a little bit of mowing. Like if somebody calls me up, like my old neighbor when they moved to like a different piece of property, like if they call us up and say, hey, we're going out of town for a month, you guys come mow, we'll gladly go do that for them.
Yeah.
And actually, like them, so we cut their property twice last year, and it's a good sized property. It's, you know, we took our 60-inch zero turn. The first time we went there, we took our 60-inch zero turn, and then we used their 60-inch zero turn as well, which I don't like using other people's equipment, but that's another whole thing.
Yeah.
And it took Dad and I an hour with two 60-inch zero turns running. So it's like, it's a fair amount of property. So.
Oh yeah, you were covering a few acres.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a few acres, and it was pretty heavy mowing, and yeah. Southern Trucker, thanks for the raid. What's up, man? How you doing? Welcome on in. How's the games this morning? So we, yeah, it was some stuff. And then the second time we went, we took our 60-inch zero turn, and then we took like a 48-inch tractor with a belly mower, you know, just like a little yard tractor. And of course that took us longer because the tractor's not as fast. But when they came to the farm, they're like, how much do we owe you? And I'm like, I don't know, nothing. Like, I don't care. You know? Like, for those people, I don't care.
Yeah.
Picked up a new zero turn Saturday. You definitely need it for the 3 to 5 acres you mow. Absolutely. Zero turns are the best. They
are good.
They're so good. And they are so good. Oh man. Southern Truckers played Yukon 16X. Oh, good luck. Godspeed. Put a bowl of ice next to your computer with a fan blowing into your computer. You're probably going to need it. Your zero turn rides wheelies. Don't do that. It's really bad for the zero turn. Don't do that. It's really hard on your pump and stuff. Pressure has to go way high, and eventually you'll blow a hose doing wheelies. When your hoses start getting a little worn, you'll blow a hose and have hot oil spraying everywhere. Don't do that. Can you tell I got yelled at for doing a wheelie once? Because, oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I got yelled at.
Not a good idea.
Dad was not having it.
It's fun to at least do it once and then don't do it again.
Yeah. Yeah, don't do it. It's bad for the machine. But it is fun. Yes, I will, you know. I'm right there with the fun.
But it is hard on all the points.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't mean to. I gotcha. Well, that's the other thing. Like, if you're learning a zero turn, dude, you're going to be all over the place. That's just the way it is. You know? I like to tell people it's like driving a shopping cart. And most people are like, you don't drive a shopping cart, you push it. Like, yes, but it's like driving a shopping cart.
It's not a bad analogy, no.
That's what my dad used to tell, like, all these people down at the home shows. Because, you know, zero turns were kind of new back in the day of us doing all those home shows. And you'd get all these people, wow, how do you control this? How do you do this? How do you do that? And he's like, it's just like driving a shopping cart. Oh, I like that analogy personally. Pretty good.
Well, I mean, and like Sarge said, it's a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's not far off, really. If you think about it. You want to go, you know, to your left, you push right. It's...
Yeah.
Yeah. Brand new. Yeah, controls are a little... Yeah, honestly, if I were to get on a new zero turn, I would probably be all over the place. Look like I was a noob, because I'm used to our X-Mark laser, which is, like, completely slopped out. So... Yeah. Like a person getting in a new skid steer over one that's like, you know, 20 years old, right? They're going to be all over the place. Do you need me to come back, Sarge? You got that?
I got it.
Okay, yeah, you got plenty of capacity.
Oh, yeah.
Or the different
And it's a
styles
smidge
of
past
controls,
anyways.
too.
Yeah, different styles of controls, too, yeah. Yeah. I've driven a skid steer one time, and it was all hand controls, no foot controls. It was a case.
I'm the same way. I've only drove hand controls.
I don't think I would like the foot control, personally. But I don't know. I've not tried.
Now, the one that I was in that was foot control, that ran your bucket and everything.
Yeah.
Other than that, it would have been, as far as your controls driving, it'd be just like a zero turn. Push both arms forward, you go forward.
Yeah, yeah.
No turn, all that.
I just don't think I would like having to use my feet. Like, for anything.
Now,
Outside of maybe a foot throttle.
Yeah.
I mean, a foot throttle and a clutch, that's all I'm used to using my feet for. Like, you know, with our 995, let's say. Well, foot throttle, clutch, steer brakes, and a diff lock pedal. But whatever.
and I have run the ones that were one joystick controlled all your directions and the other one controlled all your
Yeah.
bucket controls or auxiliaries.
That's got to be
whatever.
interesting to get used to. Turkish Wolf, what's up?
You'd adapt pretty quick to it.
Yeah. An excavator's foot powered. You can use the feet. You don't have to. You got hand controls too, right? You're talking about foot control for like your travel, right? I've been in a Mini X one time, or a couple times. Apparently, I might get to use that again this summer. By the way.
Yeah, the sticks on the foot patrols, but most people don't use the sticks.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know. But my somebody I know is needing a new sewer lateral replaced this summer, and they have a slab house, so there's no basement, so it's like not deep at all. And then apparently out by the street it's only like 3 feet deep or something, so it's like not a big deal as long as, you know, they get a permit and they do that part right. I have no problem helping out, you know. Especially if I'm the guy sitting on the excavator, I have no problem helping with that, you know. I don't want to be the guy in the trench, but I'll be the guy sitting on the excavator. I'm cool with that. Fire Shadow afternoon, how's it going? So I'll definitely be the operator all day long. Not like trying to toot my horn, but out of like everybody in our family, I probably have the most experience with the operation side of all that stuff, you know. Why not sell the grain? I have to look at, see if it's a good price. I don't know. You're doing great, man. Doing great. We might end up selling it. We may not. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. But where Dad works, they have a mini excavator that we can get for, you know, free because Dad works there. So.
Yeah, I got to play with one at our school's FFA petting zoo.
They're fun. You just noticed I'm partner? You've never noticed? Isn't there a command for that? Is there a command for partner? Exclamation point partner, maybe?
I don't know.
I think there might be.
Arson.
I'm not sure. He's at school. Yeah. Had it since 2018. But thanks, man. I appreciate it. Worked my butt off for that. You know, I see all these TikTokers nowadays that complain about Twitch and how hard partner is, and it's like, yeah, it is hard to get. Quit complaining. Go out and get it. Throwing it out there. Partner is very difficult to get. Very difficult to get. So. Yo, don't worry. It's fine, man. I appreciate the congrats, though. I do. It's a hell of an accomplishment. Honestly, it is. And anybody that gets partner, it's... Well, I shouldn't say everybody, because, you know, there's those streamers that get partner for, you know, having certain body parts that I don't think should get partner, but that's another story. Just throwing that one out there, chat. That's all I got to say about that, you know. But
Are you turning into Cole Sonny's dad?
that's all I have to say about that. Yeah. Hey, no problem, man. That's still appreciated, you know. Still appreciated. That's all I have to say about that. That's right, Trent. Do you see they have a shirt now with his face on it?
I haven't seen that now.
I think it's on his Instagram today. A big old picture of his dad's face. I forget what it says. It says something. It might say, like, that's all I have to say about that or something. I'm not sure. Old family farm. Oh, boy. Welcome in. How's it going? All right, Sarge. You want me to grab another baler?
If you want.
Oh. Or bailing. Never enough bailing. Bailing. All right, Let's go grab Baylor. I am just me. I try to be, you know? I mean, of course I want to make people laugh and, you know, I want to do all that, but I'm just me at the end of the day, you know? Like, I don't feel like I'm much different on stream as I am. I mean, I cuss more off stream. Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little.
Sometimes, not all. I mean, okay, whatever. But other than that,
depending
like,
on what mood you're in.
yeah, exactly. Depends which one of my brothers has annoyed me, you know. Boy, after a Sunday at the farm, I really was letting it fly. But that's another story for another day. But yeah, I try to just be me, you know, not like put on a fake persona or try to be somebody I'm not. No, we're not haylage baling. We're in straw baling. Straw baling today, or at least right now. Haylage baling makes us a lot of money, so I'm cool with haylage.
So you know those the 2 FBI shows we watch on Tuesdays?
Yeah, they're still not new.
Yeah, till next week.
Yeah. Yo, Luke, what's going on, man? How you doing? Holy 4 miles an hour, Sarge. 4? Hello?
Oh, that's because you got one grass bale in there.
3? Oh, because it still has to wrap it, so it has to slow me down, huh?
Yeah, after you get that
6.
one out, you should pick up pace.
6 is better than 3.
Oh yeah. Fast.
Yo, spring break. All right. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Yep. 6 miles an hour is a lot better. Sergeant got the old sassy massy over there.
Yep.
Getting after it.
Are you able to only go sticks with that amount of straw, or are you able to go faster?
No. Oh, you know what? How fast are you going, Sarge? 9?
9.
My cruise control was set on 6. Good catch, Trent. You got surgery tomorrow. Uh-oh.
Like, that's a constant, steady 6 there, John.
Yeah. Better than,
Or?
Oh. Must have been a smidge pass. I'm going at 11 there for a second. Holy cow. Yeah, better than 3 or 4. All right, so I ordered some stuff from Walmart the other day, right?
Yep.
Walmart.com. Used to order a lot of stuff there. And this is going to sound really weird. We've been having trouble finding Mountain Dew in our town lately.
Really?
Because we don't go to Walmart, we don't go to Target, we go to a little local grocery store, and they just run out like all the time. And so I was like, hey, I'll just order some from Walmart, get it shipped in, not a big deal. Sam's Club, go there like once a month, maybe at most. But we're like out of Mountain Dew, right? That's a crisis in this house. Crisis. You know, that's like Death Gone Alpha, okay? Around here. Don't run out of Mountain Dew. But, so I ordered some on Walmart.com. Ordered a couple 6-packs of the 16.9 ounce bottles, right? And it said it would be delivered today. Okay, no big deal. Some dude shows up in a minivan, not wearing anything that says he works for Walmart, and just sets it on my front porch, knocks on the door, and walks away. I don't like that. I want it to be like somebody at least wearing, like, you know, a Walmart shirt, you know? Kind of weird.
Did you at least get the notification that they delivered it?
I don't think I've gotten one yet. No. I mean, my cameras let me know somebody was there, but as far as like Walmart, I don't think it's notified me yet. I'll have to look, but I don't like that. Like some dude shows up on your front porch, you know? It looks like a mushroom, but oh. Oh, goodness. Well, good luck with surgery tomorrow, and hope everything goes well. And make sure you come back and let me know everything went well. You know, appreciate it for sure. That's crazy, man. It's like literally they send it out of my local Walmart. It's strange, but at least wear a shirt that says you work for Walmart, you know, or have a Walmart sticker on the. It was just, dude just showed up like in a red minivan. He's like he just got done dropping the kids off at soccer practice and he's gonna, you know, run some orders for Walmart. It was weird. I don't like it. Of course, Amazon, when they started doing their delivery, it was the same thing here in the St. Louis area anyway. Some dude would just show up in a random, like a car that didn't look, nothing said he worked for Amazon. He would just be wearing regular clothes and he would just scan a package and drop it on your front porch. And you're just like, I don't like that.
The,
at least
grocery stores around here.
Yeah.
As far as the home deliveries, we have gotten that a couple times.
Sure, for sure.
It's actually a third party.
Like, and but they probably do they wear a shirt that says like who they are at least?
No, but you do get communication from them.
Okay, yeah, like
text message. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Hey, we're starting to shop in the store for your items.
Okay.
Hey, this isn't there. Is this acceptable as a replacement?
Sure.
Stuff like that.
Thanks for that, file. Appreciate you. Welcome on in. How's it going? Because, like, you know, if I've ordered, like, Grubhub, outside of them carrying a red bag that says Grubhub, you wouldn't know they work for Grubhub.
No.
And in some neighborhoods, just showing up at somebody's house and, like, beating on their door, that's kind of sketchy, you know? Saying.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have Grubhub, but I'm way out there.
It is like DoorDash, but I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Like, at least wear a shirt and identify yourself, you know? Or put a Walmart sticker on the car or something. I don't know. It's just a random person showing up at your door. That's not, I don't know. Like, I trust, you know, our mailman. Our mailman's a great guy. Before Rona, I would have had him in the house for some tea and crumpets or something, you know? Because I know him. He wears the mail shirt, you know, he's wearing the uniform. I know who he is. Same thing with our UPS guy. You kind of trust them because, you know, they're wearing the uniform and they're here all the time. But some random person showing up with like no identifying marks, no name tag, nothing. It's like, I don't know if I like that. So. Oh, wow. To the host, appreciate it. That is strange, but like I said, make sure to come back and let us know that everything went well, because it's going to. Positive vibes on the surgery, for sure. For sure. You do got to do what you got to do for Mountain Dew, right? But we try not to go to, like, you know, the big grocery stores or Walmart. Definitely not Walmart. God, so many people. Nasty. So, yeah. All right. Appreciate it. There's just so many people in our Walmart. I don't want anything to do with it. So. I think I think Rona has taught me that I really just don't like being around people. You know? I think that's what Rona has taught me. Like, I didn't like people before Rona, and now it's just like, gotta do what you gotta do for some Mountain Dew. That's right. What, Zach? Howdy ho. What's up, bro? You getting last one or my Sarge?
You can if you want.
You need a little to finish the bail, or are you good?
Yeah, I can finish this bail out real quick.
Let you go. Get what you need. I was at 90%.
There, get out of there.
Got it?
Oh no, I still didn't fill it. That's where right where it transferred from whatever this baler does.
The pre-charge to like the actual bale chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close enough.
All right, have fun with your loose haylage. Have fun with that. These balers are from a DLC. These are from the Vicon Kverlin DLC. It's one of two like actual good things from the whole DLC. The other thing is the Moors. These Moors right here, more specifically the Batwing. They have basically a rake or conveyor belt system, a collection system, so you can mow and windrow it at the same time. They're very nice.
Now, did the merger come with this DLC, or was that already in game?
The merger was...
There was a windrower.
The merger's in game. It was a DLC in 17, I believe, wasn't it?
Actually,
yeah, I think so.
I think it was. And then
I
this...
actually still like that thing.
Yeah, it's really, I like it, but it's spendy.
It's spendy, but if you get a field that you can run GPS on,
oh, it's great.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, this is the baler. I call this a smart baler because it's a continuous feed. It knows how fast it can go, how fast, how slow, whatever. And then if you're in haylage, grass that's not tedded, it'll wrap as well. It's great. And then you pair that with the... Well, how about that, Sarge? I was 80 or 90% full before I took that last pass, right? And now I'm 86% full. Oh well. And then you pair this baler with the Anderson Group DLC round bale mover, and round bales become a whole lot better. Round bales before sucked because you didn't have anything to move them, and they're awful. So, few pieces of DLC.
Parking job in here.
Oh, somebody do a bad job.
Yeah. I had one of the bale movers on top of the other one.
Oh. Seems legit. Yeah, just a couple DLCs and you're good to go. This is Andy Griffin, Indiana. Exclamation point map if you want to see it that way. Our map link if you want the link. It's a Mod Hub map. It's available on console as well. Don't judge my backup skills, chat, huh? Dad let me practice in the driveway one time, okay? That's a lie. He gave me a tractor at the farm and said, have fun. I had to figure it out for myself. Kind of like a string trimmer. Dad taught me how to use a trimmer. He said, this is how you hold it. Go trim the backyard. Oh, man. I still remember that, too. I was like 9, 10. He was like, here, hold it here and here. This is your trigger. Have fun. Go. Go use the steering wheel. No, I'm a keyboard guy. I am a keyboard cat. For now, anyway. For now. Superhero, how you doing today, man? What's poppin', bro? I'm great, man. Sarge and I just did a little combining and a little baling. Now we gotta do some hauling. Get some bales sold. Make a few dollars. Wow. Better at backing up a trailer. Wow. I seen your neck. What? I mean, fair play, Zach. The grass will grow back, yes. Yeah. You're not wrong, Zach. Yes, we're going to sell the bale. We don't store bales. Try not to, anyway, unless we put in one of those buildings, but that's the only time we store bales. We don't just pile bales. That's not, no. That's a no-go. That's a leg inducer. Yeah. Back, spine, and neck problems. Gotcha. Okay. Sorry having to deal with that. The other thing about doing round bales, we can actually haul more liters per trip. Because these are 4,000 liter bales, just like the square bales. But we can haul 24 as opposed to 16. So we can haul more per trip than you can with a square baler. Yeah. Bales are just as lag inducing as like stumps and stuff, yeah. They really are. It's your fault? Wait. What'd you do to cause all these problems? Oh no. So like I was saying, with a little bit of DLC, ground baling becomes pretty awesome, not gonna lie. So yeah. Oh. Against chat rules. You were out being a superhero and you crashed. Okay, you were like, I get it now. I get it. You like that? Back?
There is only the one sell point for bale.
Straw bales go down to, yeah, where you're, no, they go down to like field 9. That's the haylage bale place. Yep, that's what I'm thinking, Chad. He tried to be a superhero too much. Did you already? Okay, you didn't drop them yet, did you?
No, I didn't.
Here, follow me. I'll show you. This is where the haylage bales sell.
Yep.
So, yeah. Delivering Mountain Dew and tripped on my front porch. Oh, you didn't have it? Oh, wow. I got you. Versus 8 bale stacker? Ew. 8 bales at a time? No, thank you. Did we update our map? Is there an update? I didn't know that. Probably not, no. Exclamation point map. This is, here you go. Griffin, Indiana. That was kind of loud back there, wasn't it? Came out today. Okay, I'll have to look into it. I didn't know about it. Actually gonna loop around, Sarge. That way the arm's on the non-shed side.
Okay.
Alrighty. That's free money right there. Free money. Did they fix trees in the update, or what'd they fix? If they fix trees, I would update. Otherwise, I don't know if we need to. Really, I haven't seen much wrong with this map besides the trees. So. Added another silage sell place. Interesting. Thanks, Spike. Oh, might have been. I didn't feel it. I didn't notice
nothing here.
I mean, they definitely happened, but... Oh, hello, there's a fence there. What's wrong with trees? I'm actually not totally sure. Matt was saying that they're like, most of them are not going to be able to be cut down. I think it's something about like trees inside of trees or something like that. I'm not totally, I just know Matt said something about trees and Matt's the go-to, you know, when it comes to logging, that's for sure. So. Interesting. So there's one thing in there that I don't like. It says new save required. I didn't see anything.
Map is this?
That's for this map. I don't like the new save required. And it seems like it's mostly season stuff, and well, we're not running season, so I probably don't need to update, you know? Be completely honest with everybody, probably not gonna do it. I didn't see anything about there's nothing in there about logging, so I would say we're probably not gonna do that. All right. What's up? What's up? How's it going, guys? And Zach, thanks for the copy pasta. I appreciate it. Although I have a feeling there was supposed to be more there, right? That's okay. Maybe not. And we might get all these, huh?
I think between the two of us, we'll have them all this.
The only thing you didn't put after the S was save update. Safe.
Huh.
But it said old save update would be safe, that sounds like.
But before that it said new save required. I'm confused.
Except for the one salvage bale, that's it.
New save is only for texture work in the white garages. Old save should okay. Okay. That's why I was like really confused over here, guys. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying. So we should be able to. Okay, we might update. Gotcha, guys. Thank you. cut off like the most important part, and Zach didn't like copy pasta the rest of it.
Yeah, kind of the important
like
part,
the most
and
important
the
part is
last.
like, you don't need that.
You don't need to know the important part.
Come on, Tony. What are you doing? Oh, man. So, sounds like we can use our save then. Oh, man. That's funny. How long have we been playing? I don't even know. Been a couple weeks now. I mean, even if we did have to start a new save, we could always just, you know, edit in some money and, you know, kind of go from there. It wouldn't be the end of the world. It's not like we've done any customizing. We haven't cut down any trees really. So
about the most that we've done.
Plowed those 2 fields together.
2 fields. Plow up the pasture ground so that we
That's
get the
true.
foot right.
Which wouldn't be a big deal if we put on, say, that Kloss plow or a John Deere plow or whatever. Which I heard there's more mods on the server. They're just not active yet. So we gotta figure that out. I think I finally got through to somebody that they need to kind of stop doing stuff without me knowing, you know? So I think I finally got through to somebody that need to knock that stuff off.
Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, wait. It wasn't me. I don't have access.
It wasn't you. You want access? I'll give you the headache. I don't care. I don't want it. Oh, man. Wait, why are you getting nervous about your surgery? I'm making you nervous? Better not. I'm gonna have to come back and pick that bale up because it's gonna plunk that one off the end. Don't be nervous about your surgery. There'll be some like really hot nurse there. You'll be fine. Because when in doubt, there's always at least one cute nurse, right? Saying. At least I hope. Or you would hope, right? And all right. Well, yeah, you're gonna be knocked out, but you know you have recovery and prep and stuff before and after. Well, you know, Tony, likelihood of that happening is probably pretty low, man. But I mean, I guess it could. You know, it is 2021. Now you never know. But not very likely. Anyway. Kind of weird there, Tony. Alright. This haylage bale sold.
Oh, you picked it up.
Yeah, I got it. I had room, so I just brought it with me. So I unloaded it down there and had to reload it, unloaded it again. There it is, $1,300 for that bale. Let's go. Right, Fire Shadow? Right? And it's not just the nurses, man. It's the CNAs. It's the therapists. Like, yeah, all of them. All of them. Except for the Russian at our hospital. There's a Russian physical therapist at our hospital. Bitch, she's mean. Just throwing it out there. She's terrible. Right, Zach. Oh, dodged your fire. Oh, missed my turn. I do that way too much on this map.
It's easy to do.
Yeah, still learning that a little bit too. I kind of forgot these went over here. That's the big thing. So don't rush your recovery. That's never a good thing, you know? I'm great, chat. What's up? All right. What are we doing now, Sarge? You want to... I guess we need to fertilize that field.
That would be next.
And then start cultivating. Farmer Nick's probably at work right now. He's a big working guy, you know. That's where Farmer Nick's probably at right now. He's probably working. You want to fertilize or cultivate? Never mind. Or what is that rig? What?
I don't know.
I wonder if that's on there so it would hook up to the Plow. I bet that's why that's on there. Hook up to
especially if they're running it backwards.
That's probably why. Yep. He does build bridges. Yeah, he's in construction. I think they do all kinds of stuff, but one of their main things is building bridges. Yeah. Yep. All kinds of cool stuff, though. Seen a little bit of it on Snapchat. You gonna cultivate with that thing?
Yeah, why not?
Have enough ponies to do it?
So.
Gonna try, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Enough tires under it, so.
That is true. You might be in first gear full throttle, but you're gonna make it happen, right? First gear full throttle, low range, you know. Yes, he is, Pepper. I mean, if you want to get across the other side, yes, then what Farmer Nick does is important. Absolutely. Building bridges and such, you know. Yeah. Don't even get me started on needing bridges and SnowRunner, you know? Don't get me started on that. The place we were struggling last night really just needs a bridge. But, you know. What do I know? All right. Tony's on about PTOs now. What's your question, Tony? It's actually doing it, huh, Sarge? Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't think that tractor would pull that big of a cultivator, disc harrow, whatever you want to call that one. Turbo tiller. Thingamabob. I can't wait to hear Zach's question about PTOs.
I hope we don't have another conversation in Snapchat about that.
Oh, I can't participate in that. I felt like I was getting dumber the other day, so. What map last night? We were on the first of the Michigan maps last night in SnowRunner. Or not Michigan, Wisconsin. I always say Michigan, don't I? Wisconsin. We're making good progress on that map, but that map is real. It's a challenge. That map is definitely a challenge, but it's fun. Even last night we did something that took 2 hours and it was went to the wrong place. It was still fun. I guess you call that fun, right, Sarge?
Oh yeah.
2 hours and it was the wrong place, but yeah, it's okay. Had fun along the journey, you know. Sometimes it's not about the destination, it's about the journey.
Oh yeah.
Definitely in that game, it's about the journey. If the tractor has a 540 PTO, I mean, you have to spin the engine. The engine goes faster than 540, right? You would rev it all the way up full throttle, wouldn't you?
Depends.
Your tractor probably has a mark on the tack, right?
Yeah.
On those little newer John Deeres, I bet there's a mark there.
Well, pretty much all of them had that.
To tell
There was
you.
a gauge on it.
Yeah. I would imagine there's a mark on your tack stack to tell you actually where you need to be running. It's like on our 995, there's no mark, but I know I need to be about 1,500 when I have the PTO on.
I was going to say, it's usually right about 18.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely I wouldn't go full throttle unless, so the only time I rev it up more is if I get in real heavy grass, I'll reach up and pull that, you know, and give me some more RPM. But for the most part, I don't do that. Don't have to. Okay, we're done with the fertilizer. But I would imagine there's a mark on the on your tack to tell you where you need to be. The stream you watch, I mean, it's difficult, but it's been fun. It's kind of like the Yukon. The Yukon was very difficult at points, but it was fun. That, like, the Lake COVID or whatever we call it, Lake whatever, those were difficult and just annoying.
Those were a pain.
Leonard, what's up? How's it going? Those maps were just not fun. The number on the bar is 540, then you probably want to like go until that's full at 540, right? Thanks for that follow, appreciate it. Welcome to Flock. Zach, you might want to go on and like watch some YouTube videos about John Deere like subcompact tractors and you know, I don't know.
John Deere probably has a video about it.
That's probably one of those questions like unless you've done it, I don't know the answer. What do you want to play in this field, Sarge? Our big field. That was the wrong button. I just unloaded the seeder. You want to plant probably like canola or soybeans, huh?
I'm gonna do something like that.
Oh. Yeah, Zach, I would watch you know. Who uses 540 PTO anyway? What's wrong with 540?
There's a lot of equipment that does.
My brush hog is 540. Dude, if you turn my brush hog up to 1,000, it sounds like a damn helicopter's behind you. My dad did it one time by accident. He revved that sucker up and it's like, oh my God, take cover.
They are big bush hog. I think that was a 540 or 1,000.
Okay, well it's either one of the two, so.
Well, it's been several years since we've had it.
I got you.
Yeah, if it was most things to where you could go either RPM, there's usually a gearbox setting for one versus the other.
Yeah, like you move the shaft or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our 995, I don't know if a lot of tractors have this, but 995 actually has either one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, quite a few of our Deeres had them.
Okay.
Where,
yeah, you can take out like the 540 and swap it out for.
yeah, you had a clip or lock ring that you popped out and pull the shaft out and put the other shaft in, and it would lock in a different spot.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
not
that's what our whites had.
That's not what I mean though. Like our 995 with the same like shaft, it has basically a gearbox selector on the tractor itself.
Oh, okay.
And so I can spin that at 540, or I can crank that bad boy up to 1,000 and get her done. You know.
Gotcha.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Of course, I'm used to seeing the difference between the two also being the number of splines on the PTO shaft.
I didn't realize that there was, there is a 540 shaft and there is a 1,000. I didn't know that for a long time. So, Mrs.
Never
Professor.
Mrs. Professor. Never.
No, they would never do that. I watched it pretty much live this morning. I would go till it hits 140 or 540, Zach. Yeah. Leonard's saying that anything PTO he's run it wide open except for a grain cart. I don't know. I think a lot depends on your tractor.
It kind of does.
You know? I don't know. I feel like a lot depends on your tractor because, like, maybe I'm just running, my experience is the 995. That's all the experience I have. I haven't run other tractors per se. But like on the 995, about $1,500 is all you want to go with your PTO on. You don't want to go any faster than that. But like that's where I mow at and stuff. If I'm just driving in and out the lane, yeah, I'll crank it up over about 2,000, 2,500. If I'm like trying to drive in town, run from the flood, about 2,500 is maxed out for us. We actually, when we put our injector pump back on after we had it rebuilt, we made the top end a little lower just because, why rev it up that high? We don't have to.
And the on the tractors that actually have the RPM gauge.
Yeah.
The analog type gauge.
Mm-hmm.
Where that PTO mark is regardless of where it is on your engine RPM, that puts that drive shaft at 540.
Sure.
4,000, depending on where you're at, what you're running.
Yeah.
Go above that, you're running it
faster. Yeah. Yeah, because at some point, it's going to run faster than the 540 or faster than the 1,000 because your engine's running faster.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it makes sense. You know what? I have a picture of the TAC on my phone. I'll pull it up here in a second. I don't know that there's any. I mean, and maybe an old British thing. It wasn't a thing to put a mark on there, but.
Well, like our 4020, it has I think a PTO mark on the gauge.
Yeah, and that makes sense. That way you're not over revving it, And the tractor looks so weird right now without the loader on it. It doesn't have the loader and doesn't have one side like rail. Right now, so weird looking. But definitely, Mrs. Professor, they would not launch in zero visibility. Very disappointing that they launched in zero this morning. To be honest, it was very disappointing not seeing it. And the SpaceX feed, like, as soon as it came back down and lit like one, something happened. I'm wondering if the flight termination system kicked in or something.
Okay, so Elon.
Where the hell did you come from?
My mom.
Oh, hi. Good Lord. Kind of scared me a little bit.
Elon Musk tweeted saying that engine 2. I'll pull it up actually. I posted it in Discord.
Well, if you noticed, when like on launch, there was fire shooting out of the top of one of those engines.
Yeah, but they're built to have that though, kind of like that.
Where's the picture of this gauge on this track or RPM gauge? You know what? I bet I took it through Snapchat and I don't actually have a picture. Darn it. That's what it is, and I don't save stuff on
the engine that
Snap.
was spitting fire, engine 2, had an issue on ascent and didn't reach operating chamber pressure during landing burn, but in theory it wasn't needed. Something significant happened shortly after the landing burn start. Should know what that is once we examine the bits later today. Because on
Yeah.
You can see because they have different cause like Tim has different like his streams before SpaceX's, and their ground cameras you can see a bright flash, and then like on the Lab Padre one you can hear it go, you can hear it start, and then like some popping, and then the FTS went off.
Okay, so it was the flight termination system.
Yes.
That's
it was one big boom, then multiple little booms.
So I kind of thought it had to be the flight termination. The way debris was flying at
Did you see the one
the camera got hit?
Skirt land with the leg on it?
No, I didn't see that.
Sounds like the leg deployed.
But like NASA Spaceflight, their camera got hit. And their
tripod did.
They're pretty sure their solar panels got wiped out.
Yeah. I was sitting here at the computer when it happened. Was I late to first hour because of it? Of course. But it's my mom's teacher's aide, so we're chilling.
So I woke up, I had my alarm set for 8, right? Because I saw that tweet. So I had my alarm.
I randomly woke up at like 1:15 and like he tweeted and I was like, oh.
Had my alarm set for 1 or for 8. I got up by the time I opened my phone and I was like, oh, SpaceX is streaming. Let me just click on that one because it's going to have the best video and I'll go back and watch the other ones later. And visibility was, of course, 0, and it was already a minute into flight. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to watch this one because visibility is terrible. They'll have the best camera views because they're closer. And their camera views were terrible today because visibility was nothing. So, and then, of course, once it cut out, I was like, okay, something bad happened. Like, really bad. So, yeah. Wait, a PTO run at 720 RPM? Interesting. Okay, back to the PTO talk, right? Oh, man. Yeah, so, Sarge, when you're going to engage the PTO on our tractor, right? There's this thing you have to pull up. Basically, it's a clutch. Okay, on your left side, you have to pull this thing up and lock it out, and that's basically the clutch for the PTO. And it actually kills your hydros too. Kills all hydraulics on the tractor. Okay, you pull that up, and then below, it's like kind of down on your left side. There's just like a rod there, and if you push it down, it goes to 540, and if you pull it towards the sky, it goes to 1,000. And so you select your speed, and then you slowly let that clutch out, and then boom, your PTO's on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it sits in a neutral position.
Otherwise, that's in the clutch would be down, which would allow your hydraulics to work, and then the selector's in a neutral. Yeah, so it's a 3-position selector. So it's kind of interesting.
Disengage the clutch. Either put it in first or second gear and let the clutch out.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of
for all
weird.
intents and purposes.
Basically, yeah. Yeah. And then, yeah. Which is kind of weird because, like, sometimes when you're out mowing, you, like, get in a spot where you're like, oh, I need to turn my mower off. Oh, I want to raise my bucket up. I can't do that. You can't have both. You can't have the clutch pulled and your hydros. It kills all your hydros. So, which actually, for like when we unhook our field cultivator now, because we're running that, has a lift cylinder on it.
Yes.
So to relieve the pressure on that and put the pressure on the stop instead of the cylinder, you pull that clutch and then jiggle that handle a little bit, and boom, that takes all your pressure off. So, because like back in the day when they used to run like a single action cylinder on a wagon, and they would dump the wagon, well then to put the wagon back down, Grandpa would always turn the tractor off and then just hold the hydro lever, right?
Yeah.
Well, all you had to do was pull that clutch up and then hold the hydro lever. Same thing, tractor would just keep running.
Yeah, that or put it into a float.
Yeah. I don't know why. I guess Grandpa never thought of that. just hold the clutch. It's there for a reason. So, the good old single action cylinder, right?
Now, I've never actually run a tractor to where it disengaged the hydraulics.
Right? We did plow the fields together. Yes, we did that last week. Yeah, it's kind of weird the way it works, but yeah. So like in a cold start situation, reach down and pull that clutch up because it takes your hydros out. So your starter's not having to spin your hydros too. So tractor starts a lot better that way.
One Brushmore that we had, it was a dual blade.
Yeah.
So it was not the 3-point mount.
Okay, yeah.
It was pintle.
Yeah.
To raise and lower that, it was a hydraulic cylinder. But you also have the drive shaft hooked up for the PTO to run the mower. So
Sure.
if you disengage the hydraulics, you were never going to raise or
Yeah, you
don't more up.
You almost have to plan ahead. Does that makes you gotta play it ahead. There's nothing, if I wanted to like disengage, I could just like pull the clutch and then pull the handle, put it in neutral, and then drop the clutch again, and then your hydros are back on. So it's kind of weird. I've always thought it was a strange system on that tractor, but that's the way it is, I guess.
So after like everything calmed down and like they all realized what happened this morning.
Okay.
Classical Elon gets on Twitter. Goes, you or talk to a friend that's like wanting to work in space, move to Starbase or Brownsville area. We're looking for engineers and stuff down here.
Oh wow.
5 minutes later, he tweets, I've been pledging $20 million to Cameron County schools and $10 million to downtown Brownsville to renovate it. More details to come next week.
Good old Elon.
And SpaceX also released the picture of, do you see the glass dome they're going to put on?
I did see that, yeah.
Inspiration. And Inspiration had a not a press conference. You know Benji?
Nope.
The SpaceX spokesperson in the Cape?
Nope.
Him and the 4 Inspiration crew members.
Okay.
They were in the hangar at LC-39.
Oh.
In the background was the Crew 1 booster, the Crew 2 booster, well, the soon-to-be Crew 2 booster. And way back in the back, you could see the fleet leader.
Oh, wow.
Like, they were just, and then, like, the camera would turn around, like, the launch pad's right there. And yesterday, they were up in the tower and stuff, too.
All right, Luke, we'll catch you and be back in 30. Have a good one. We'll catch you, bro. See, Zach, I don't know about your... I don't know. Those bushings again. We're back to bushing talk. I just don't know about those bushings you put on, man. I kind of feel like they're put on backwards. But at the same time, I don't know.
That's how our
is that how they
on our blade?
Okay. Like I said, I have no experience with those bushings. But yeah. What?
Be right with you.
Okay. Carson, what does he mean by that?
Giants, probably.
I don't know what that is.
Giants partner.
Oh. No. No, and I can tell you, like, they suck. I can actually say that, you know? What was that alert about? Definitely not. Nope. And actually, if you notice, like all the Giants partners, they have to run it like all over their screen, and they put it in their panels and all that. Nope. Nope. Not at all. Don't want to be either. I have the link to go sign up. I just don't want to be. Hardest part was hooking up the PTO, Zach. Okay. What kind of lock does it have on that PTO? Who would want to be a partner? I don't know. I mean, I don't think partners get paid, by the way. The only way a partner gets paid is if you buy the game using like their link to the Giants website is, I believe, how partners get paid. But partners don't like get paid to play the game per se. as far as I know. I could be wrong, but I think it's based on, like, you know, if you would use my link to go buy the game, let's say off their website, which I don't condone buying the game off their website in the first place. So, you know, but I think that's how partners get paid. Big E asking for the flex cam. Let's go. A little bit. Just a quick one. Still broken. All you get. Apparently the transition didn't work. All you get. But I, as far as I know, that's how the partners actually make money off the program, is if they sell the game or DLCs through the Farm Sim website. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. Most of those partnership programs that like big companies have for like Twitch streamers or YouTubers, most of those are very one-sided towards the company. They're not looking out for the streamer, the content creator. So yeah, most of those deals are pretty bad, to be completely honest. Hey, so that follow, appreciate you. Welcome to the flock. How's it going? So yeah, a lot of people will go sign up with like Razer. Well, then you got to run the Razer logo all over your stream for the rest of your life, you know? But thank you. Oh, thank you. So yeah, I'm actually gonna make it on seed. Maybe I don't know. Fertilizer's gonna be a little iffy though. Might have to run to the homestead here in a minute. That's okay. And then they have that ambassador program, but I don't know what good that is either. And that's the Giants partner, huh? Yeah. Most of the people that I like watch a little bit of, I don't watch a lot of anybody on Twitch anymore, but like watch a little bit of this person, a little bit of that person. Whenever there's something new Farm Sim coming out, all they do is sit around and complain. And this is multiple channels, but like they sit around and complain because Giants isn't giving them like early access to it, which is the whole like perk of being a partner, is supposed to be to get early access to stuff. But Giants won't give it to them early, so it's like, why even be a partner? Why put their logo all over my stream? Why? You know? Throwing it out there. Yep, Tony. You gotta turn the PTO on to spin it so the teeth line up. Okay, so Zach, do yourself a favor. Next time you go to hook up to that mower,
turn the tractor off.
Well, you should turn the tractor off, but what you can do is just raise the mower up a little bit so you can just spin the PTO by hand. So you spin the blade just a little bit so it lines up.
Or you can turn it to PTO physically by hand too.
I say you should be able to spin the PTO physically by hand as well, yeah. Allegedly, there's a new game in the works, yeah. Allegedly. Why don't I raid people? The whole raid thing, raiding's great, right? Raiding's fun, a good thing on Twitch. But it's hard to find people to raid that are at least semi-family friendly. You know? Like, I run a family-friendly stream here. I don't want to send you guys to somebody that's sitting there dropping F-bombs every 2 seconds. And it's really hard to find those people that aren't dropping F-bombs every 2 seconds. You know? Oh. It's got a collar lock? Those are garbage. Those are such a pain in the butt, Zach. Yeah, you can turn the PTO on the tractor or the implement by hand, yeah. Either one. You should be able to. I would turn the tractor off, though. That is a good safety tip. You're going to be around the PTO. You really should turn the tractor off before you do that. You know?
Well, and then you have a little bit more control over the PTO, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, allegedly, they're working on another game, but I don't know. And we'll see. Like everybody else, they're going to blame it on COVID when there's no game, you know? So, but it's really hard to find people to raid. It really is. Like, that is it's a very difficult thing, to be completely honest with you guys. I would raid more, but it's very difficult to it's difficult to find people. So yeah. The esports farm sim league. That whole thing is a colossal waste of money, in my opinion. The whole bailing league crap. Yeah. Okay, Zach, yeah. That's a good thing. I think we'll get a new game. It's just going to be a pile of garbage, probably. I don't really have a lot of faith in them at this point. You know, grass or lawn mowing sim might be on my new game, you know? Just for a little bit. Yeah, they do. They have commentators and everything. And I don't understand how giving away a bunch of money into that, like, how does that help the game? Well, PTOs are no joke, man. PTOs are no joke. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Andy Detweiler. Yeah, PTO basically. I mean, he fell into an auger, but he was too close to something that was being powered by a PTO. Absolutely. Yep, the harmless farmer. Yep. Yeah. Yep. All right, Mrs. Professor. And it's unfortunate, too. You know? But maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised. I don't know. I mean, I really do like the game. I enjoy playing it. It's fun. But a new game would be nice. And more equipment and stuff. Be great. But we'll see if it ever happens. I mean, you can only play a Farm Sim 19 for so long. You know, we're sitting here in 21 already. Come on. You know, like, get a new game, boys. So, yeah. More sprayers? That would be nice, yeah. I do like sprayers. I do. I sure do. Right, Pepper? Yes, it could, Mrs. Professor. Yeah, I just don't understand the Farm Sim League thing. I don't. And they give away like a ton of money through that too, I believe. Like to the winners of the league and stuff. They give away wheelbarrows full of cash, as far as I know. Or not wheelbarrows, but they give away a lot.
I don't know if also all the companies too that are giving in too.
Yeah. Maybe that like brings more people into playing Farm Sim. I don't know. I don't know. You know, it's not like you're going out and playing Call of Duty where there is actually skill and like reaction time matters. And okay, yeah, you're stacking some bales. There's a little bit of skill there, but I don't know. Right, Pepper? Yeah, but does it actually draw people in? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. That's a tricky one, to be honest, you know? It is a tricky one. But, you know, I'm not going to agree with everything they do, and I don't think I ever will. You know? Leonard, thanks for the 22 bits. Appreciate them. So, I don't know. I just don't understand that whole thing.